Well, here goes.
All right, let's check it out.
Time for the big reveal.
What's
Hey,
up,
y'all.
everyone? Welcome back to the channel.
Today we have an exciting life update, a big reveal of our renovation for our investment property that we are setting up for Airbnb.
Yes.
We are showing you guys the before and after. Some of you may remember our vlog we did when we first acquired the property, and the renovation has been quite a long process.
It has been a year. We have gone through it all.
It hasn't been quite a year.
It will have been a year in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks since we bought the
3
property.
weeks.
But when did we start renovating it? The renovation took like 8 months, right?
No, this has been a year.
Wow. It's been a long journey, y'all.
We have dealt with having to fire contractors, hire new contractors, learning, getting this thing furnished. But we have made it to this point. We're very excited. We've learned a lot. We're really happy with how it turned out.
As you can see by the boxes in the back, we're still bringing stuff in. The house still needs a few finishing touches. We still want to paint the front door pop a color and get some more plants and knickknacks, but we are going to show you what we got so far. If you haven't already, make sure you click the like button, click subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss an upload, because we upload new content every week, y'all, so you don't want to miss it. Y'all know every week we shout out one of our faithful subscribers. Thank you, Shanta, for being such a positive member of the Brawley Story community.
We really appreciate you.
Y'all know we respond to every comment. When you subscribe, make sure that you leave us a comment saying I subscribe so we can reach out to you personally to thank you for joining the family. So this is what it looked like before.
Yep.
When we found it, all the junk
It was ugly.
everywhere.
Ugly. It was old. It's an old house. 1940, I think, is when it was built.
Wow.
Old house. It was ugly. It was definitely an ugly duckling.
Yeah, so took vision to see beyond all that.
Yep.
All that junk.
And we've changed the floor plan multiple times in our heads. And we are moving forward. I'm glad with what we finally have.
So we opened up some of these walls to make it
Yep.
a little more open.
We'll show you exactly which walls, where there were walls at.
Took up all that nasty old carpet.
It was nasty looking. Oh, it was just, everything was old.
Fresh paint, rearranged the kitchen, pretty much everything.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like.
We're working on this progress. It's been an interesting journey. We've been already getting some delays on the work because of the weather. We've bumped into a couple of things we weren't anticipating, such as the fascia, some electrical issues that we ran into that were, wow. The initial quotes we were getting was like $17,000 to fix. Thankfully, with some problem solving and some asking questions and getting additional quotes, we found a quote that dropped that from $17,000 to $2,750. Huge relief.
It looks so much better. Just having the trash removed and painting the walls makes such a difference.
Tremendous
as you can
difference.
See.
We got stuff all over the place, wood all over the place. We're enjoying this process.
One of the reasons we wanted to buy this house is the location. It's a really great location. We are in Atlanta. It is walking distance from the west side entrance to Atlanta's Beltline, which has lots of beautiful walking trails, scenery, artwork, restaurants.
Yeah, houses near the Beltline always do well. Values go up. It's just a more desirable place to live here in Atlanta. You're only, 5 to 7 minutes away from anything downtown. You're on the bus line.
It's also near the new West Side Reservoir Park over here on the west side of Atlanta.
It is.
It's just a lot of things nearby that are new attractions in Atlanta that provide additional value to this house.
Yeah.
We knew that this house would be an appreciating asset.
It's near like World of Coke, the aquarium here, and the College Football Hall of Fame.
Isabella, do you want to say something about the house? Basically, everything you want to be close to in Atlanta, this house is close to.
Very close. Let's go ahead and check it out.
came in here, the paint was jacked up. There was like wet spots in the ceiling. There was a wall here, if you'll remember, and here. And it was not open at all, so we had to remove those walls. We played with a lot of different things. We went with different paint. The floors were buckling, just broke down. It was awful. It was a nightmare in here. It was nasty. It was nasty in here. We threw this accent wall in here as well. Throw a little pizzazz.
I love that wall. That's one of my favorite things in this house.
Do a little pizzazz. Kitchen. The kitchen was gross. So all the cabinetry was rotted. It was just completely rotted. We had to tear it out. Had to tear it out, put in new cabinets, put in new appliances, and we did the floating shelves to keep it feeling more open since it's a smaller kitchen. It was interesting.
The hallway before and after.
As you can see, we're in the hallway. It's a 3-bedroom. It's actually 2 baths. It used to be a rooming house, so when we bought it, there were some older gentlemen that were living here, about 3 older guys that were living up here, but apparently, no. Give me that. Put it back. Put it back.
Isabella, what are you doing, girl?
Put it down.
That goes in the living room.
Put it back.
Come on, little cutie.
Put it back. Thank you.
Good job, sweetheart.
It was a 3-bedroom. Apparently, there were 2 other bedrooms downstairs as well, but that was a whole nightmare. So we didn't finish that basement.
Plus a laundry room, right?
And in the laundry room, yeah, it was, ooh, wow. We'll get to that later.
This is what the room looked like before, y'all.
We redid the bedrooms. We put, nice televisions in them, desk, bed, paint, flooring. We got the bathrooms. One bathroom shared.
What are you doing, girl? You having too much fun in here? You like the white rug? Trying to open up the closet.
The bathroom was hideous. It was disgusting looking in here. So we had to fix that, paint it, put flooring in, put new fixtures. We resurfaced everything to make it white, and put a new mirror and all that. So it looks a lot better now.
Yep.
And then same thing with this bedroom. We did the same thing with all the bedrooms. Changed the flooring, painted everything. We had to fix the doors and all of that. We put in the TVs, the dresser, the bed, all of it. So it's ready to go now, but it was ugly before.
This is what the room looked like before, y'all. And after.
Done on a budget, so we are very proud of the final product.
Yeah, I mean, even in the attic, we had a major issue that we discovered way after the fact. It was $10,000 cost to fix some issue in the roof. It was mind-blowing. We were just totally shocked. Apparently, the house was sitting down and causing all this pressure on the joists and the walls and all the studs. Things were buckling. So we had to fix that to alleviate some pressure. That was unexpected. It cost a lot of extra money to get that fixed.
As you can see, we're in the process of hanging some lights. So this can be a lovely area for eating with some nice ambiance. So trying to figure out the best way to hang these.
And we're in the basement. A little dusty, but much better.
So we're here in the basement right next to the second bathroom here. This area had a lot of potential, but this is why we had to fire the first contractor. It cost us a grip to get all this stuff done, and that was a challenge, but we got it done and we were able to salvage the bathroom out here. So we're glad that that was done, but it also held up this project a good bit.
So was this renovation easier or harder?
Way harder. Way harder.
Than you expected.
Way harder. You got ugly a few times.
So it was a lot of lessons learned. So what do you feel like this rehab taught you?
2 things. Always verify your contractor's credentials. Number 2, always overestimate how much money it's gonna cost you to do it.
And how much time it's gonna take.
And how much time it's gonna take, yeah. Always overestimate. They say it's gonna be $30,000. It's gonna be $50,000.
You ready to do it again?
I don't know if I'm ready to do it again, but I will do it again. I'm still wrapping up the other one right now, but I will be doing this some more. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear you're still encouraged after this one to keep on going, because we got a lot more to do.
Absolutely.
Let's get it.
All right.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, guys, for our reveal of our investment property we've renovated.
Our very first renovation.
Our second renovation, technically.
For an
but
investment.
For an investment property is our first renovation. It's our first Airbnb.
Yeah.
We're super excited about that. Thanks for celebrating with us. If you made it to the end of this video, leave us a comment saying rehab. If you haven't already, make sure you click the like button, click subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss an upload. If you have any interest in buying an investment property, or you're wondering how we did it, which so many people have asked us, we are queuing up for you the answer. This is the steps that we took step by step to buy our investment properties. We have multiple. So if you're interested in buying one, check out this video. We're queuing it up for you next.
Till next time, guys. Peace.
To see the house? You want to say something about the house?